The opening tip is won by the Pacers. Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he's owning the responsibility of becoming Batman. And this is going to be a great year for him because he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. People how to compete 24/7.
Thompson had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Victor Oladipo with the slam.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Runner's good there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Collison into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Pacers control. Victor Oladipo. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But in OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves. There's no doubt now that he is the leader of this franchise.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Here's Cousins. And strokes it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Rejected.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Warriors have it. And Cousins throwing it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Oladipo. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Oh, blocked by Green. Thompson. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Turned away by Cousins. Count the basket inside.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Oladipo into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Has a chance. Yes, Victor Oladipo. 3 for 6 now.
Man, he barely got that one off before the shot clock expired.
From long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. It's Indiana basketball. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Number 6, Corey Joseph.
Hey, double screen.
Green. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive player is establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Livingston across the timeline. 2-point advantage. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Defense making the ball carrier work. Thompson had to force that one, but it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Joseph with it. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Shot from the lane won't go. And counted at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Pacers with the possession. Here comes the screen. From the painted area, won't go down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we...
Substitutions, Indiana. Stepping in for Golden State, number 30 and number 35, Kevin Durant.
And count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Tight space with the crossover. Thompson had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lets it fly from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Cashes in for 2.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Has a look. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Keeping it simple is the best way.
Evans driving to the basket, but his shot won't go.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Indiana with the basketball. He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at 3 coming up at the line.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good. A 3-point play here just before the break.
I got this D on him.
Curling inside, he'll put it up. At the buzzer, it's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer.
The Warriors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers
For the Golden State Warriors.
The Pacers did a lot of things. All right.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. The drive right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Trying to cash in. Draws the double and still hits.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Pacers control. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Has a chance. Can't connect. Draymond Green looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Thompson, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Indiana basketball. Victor Oladipo knocks down the three-pointer.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
How many times did we see this last year for this Warriors ball club? You know when that third quarter arrives, you better bring it because that's when they take it to another level.
No good. Fires the three, knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Oladipo into the front court. His guys down big. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Durant. Oh, that's how it's done. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Number 10, Kyle O'Quinn. Into the game for Golden State.
4-3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Oladipo. And he hits.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Curling inside. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Here comes the screen. Cousins up to block the shot.
This game is all about more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Warriors have the basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Indiana. Subbing in for Golden State, number 2, Brandon Knight.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Fires the three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Oh, Draymond with the putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Pacers with the possession. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Victor Oladipo has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. And a nice finish at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Shot from in close, no good. And he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Number 2, Golden State Warriors.
Victor Oladipo, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Knocks down the second after missing the first. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. So the Pacers with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
The assist from number 0, DeMarcus
From long range, he got it off in time, but that shot no good. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Indiana with the basketball has a chance. Lets it fly from long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Oftentimes, one of the ways to negate one of the best shooters in the game is to make him work off the ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Here's a chance from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
For three, had to force that one, but it's no good. Whoa!
out of here.
Message sent, Jay. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For Golden State, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Has a look. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. For 3. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Possession lies with Golden State. Trying to cash in.
Here we go.
Not that time.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Beyond the arc for 3. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Warriors come up with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend. Boom, baby.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Oladipo's shot no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is. And
whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
And scores.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade the black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Warriors have the basketball.
Trap.
Hey, feed me, I'm hot.
And it's rejected. Thompson.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Just as matchups. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Fires the 3. Not easy.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
And I tip my hat to the defense on this one. Defenders can apply a lot of pressure, but so can the shot clock.
Warriors come away with it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Drains it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Easy path to the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
We got him. Here we go. Cut him.
From long range. Has to rush that one. And it's no good. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Lets it fly from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Believe in yourself.
Durant. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Here's a chance from long range. He throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
That's me. I got ball. Number 1, Austin Rivers.
Fires the three. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Curling inside. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Knocked loose. Warriors have it, and they pounce. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the...
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
You was shooting from the parking lot this game, huh? Oh, you ain't gonna miss. Oh, you on fire. You was shooting from the